Bradley Cooper, American Sniper. What'd you think of the movie? We just saw it. Tell them what you thought. See, these movie stars, they all know each other. Isn't that great?
Hey, Mr. Kyle, is he here? Please, sir, come on up.
Hey, Jake Schick. He wasn't really so much important in there, but I was in there with Brian. So appreciate you guys being here. At the end of the movie?
Yeah.
How you guys doing? My name's Brian Anderson. I got flown up in 05 and been kicking ass ever since.
And Mr. Kyle.
I know when... Come on, Brian, get up. I know when Bradley walked in, y'all were cheering wildly for him. I'm going to tell you what, it's us that needs to be cheering for y'all. And give y'all, give yourselves a round of applause, please. Thank you so much for what you do. I told somebody earlier, I'm not here for him. I came here to see y'all. And I appreciate what each and every one of you do each and every day. This country owes you a huge, huge debt. And from my family, I thank you. We appreciate you. And we just want to be here for you. Thank you.
Talk a little bit about this movie. We just saw it. What did you do to become Chris Kyle? I mean, you looked a lot bigger on
Well, you know what? It was a lot of. First of all, thank you. It's the whole reason why we wanted to make this movie was to be able to be places like this and show and hope it all to tell whatever truth we could that resembles the story of Chris. And if at all we could get it at all accurate, that maybe servicemen and women like yourselves could relate to it, maybe not feel so alone, and those of us, the 99% of America, who have no idea what the 1% that protect them and allow them to have their freedom, maybe realize what the plight of a soldier is and their family. So it's such an honor, and on behalf of Clint and everybody at Warner Brothers, and it was Wayne's idea to come here. We talked about what it is that we could do, and I'm just, this is a dream for me. So I just want to thank you, first of all, for your service, and what an honor it was to be with these two gentlemen. I have to say, when we were shooting this movie, that was towards the end, and Clint even said it. We shot those two scenes. These guys, you'd never acted before, right? And it was there was something so real about it, and we haven't had a chance to talk about this, but I felt like I had Chris with me the whole time. And we walked into those doors, you remember, into the vet hospital, and we weren't planning on shooting that scene when the guys were playing ping pong in the back. There was White Heat was on, the James Cagney movie was on the TV. We had never met before, and I just sort of sat down there, and it was just this beautiful scene, and that was the way it was for all of us making this movie, and that was the day Clint, I remember said, he said, "Well, that's the best goddamn scene I've ever shot."
That's awesome!
And it really was a beautiful thing, and we thought, oh, maybe there's a slim chance people will watch this movie and feel that too, feel that sort of truth was the hope. And how I got ready for it doesn't really matter, I mean, I just did everything I could. I gave you my word back almost 2 years ago, and I wouldn't have shown up on that first day if I wasn't ready. I wouldn't have done it. I would have told Clint, I'm sorry, but we can't shoot it. But I put the work in. I had a lot of help, a lot of wonderful people to help, a lot of great source material. I've seen him from the ages, from when you were 30 all the way up to now. I had a lot of pictures, photographs. Yeah, he's only 34. But I really had a tremendous amount of source material, and it was an honor. It was something I didn't want to let go of, to be honest with you, to play him. And that's all really to say about that.
Well, let's take some questions from the audience, because I'm sure right there. Okay, Speak loudly, please.
Mr. Cooper, first of all, I'm a huge fan of your movies.
Thank you.
So, what I'd like to ask is, when you were making this movie, do you feel like it changed you at all?
Yeah. Yeah, I do, actually. I think it was
The microphone.
Yeah, it was a life-changing experience, to say the least, on many levels. And it's one of those things that, you know, you can't really intellectualize it. You just, first of all, I was terrified when I started. I didn't know that I could actually get to a place where I would believe that I was Chris. It's just a fraction, a tiny fraction of what it is that you guys go through. At least it was something, a goal that I had set for myself. So even that was something that I could take for the next project or in my life. And the other thing, quite frankly, was I've always wanted to be an actor. Movies have always been had massive influence on me, massive since I was a kid. It always made me feel like I wasn't alone. It healed me, it inspired me, made me dream about things. And to be able to do this movie about a real human being, where if we got it right, it's going to be a movie that is going to last for the family of Chris, for his children, and it means something. And that was a major responsibility. So all of a sudden I found